Is it a wormhole? Was it an interdimensional rift? I don't know, but we have new theories. We have new exciting news from the From in episode 6, Scar Tissue. Let's get into it.
Got what I'm doing? I'm just sitting around. Is that it? Maybe we want to take some chances. Okay. Who you want to take a chance on?
If you guys are new here, though, my name is Ashley. This is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know I'm here to put you on. Y'all, and let's get back into it. We're going to talk about the things that stood out to me that were important. And see where we're going from here. All right. So the episode opens up and not Jim and Tabby fighting. Not the perfect couple that we knew was already going to get divorced. I mean, like Ethan said, like Julie said, it was better before. I liked it when things were crazy and everybody was too scared to focus in and argue, right? Because, I mean, they're having a knockdown drag out. And this was probably the funniest scene in From that I've seen since the beginning. Jim trying to get up out of that bed to go after Tab to have this conversation. He says, listen, you want me to be a mind reader, Tabitha. You want me to know exactly what you're thinking and how to respond to you. That's not how any of this works, Tabby girl. And she's like, I just want you to tell me the truth, Jim. He's like, you did the best you could, but that's not the truth, Jim. And it's like, okay, girl, are you glutton for punishment or what? The town people gave you the business already, Tab. Now, and I'm not on Tab's side often because y'all know how I feel about her and you can't make me like her. But I will say in this argument, Tab wasn't wrong. All right. Jim is the scum of the earth. And the fact that he told her, I was here holding the kids together while you were out gallivanting, Jim. Jim. Half the time you didn't even know where your kids were. Half the time you were gone. All right, let's call a thing a thing. And apparently they're so loud that both Ethan and Julie hear them. And so, you know, the next day, Julie's like, where's Dad? He went out. He went out. He went to find food again. Because we know Julie cussed him out a couple episodes ago about, you know, being here with your kids. And Tab is like, you know, yeah. And, you know, I heard you guys arguing last night. We could all hear. All right. And Tab is like, I'm so sorry. Girl, shut up. I don't care. I do not care. Next thing we see is Jade. And I'm just saying, let Jade cook. Let him cook. I told you my baby is the one to watch here. He is the one that's going to get us answers. Again, the lighthouse to Camden, how did that happen? Is it a wormhole? Is it a dimensional rift? There are things. He's out there in the woods by the bottle tree talking to the dead barkeep. Y'all remember him? The brother that Jim got unalived first season, I believe it was. And he's basically telling Jade, how are you going to do this while you're drunk? You're going to need to sober up and look at it. Now, what I'm going to say is these entities and things that have been calling, that have been reaching out, that have been making contact with our Fromville people, they're not telling lies. Jade, you do need to sober up so you can be your best self. However, he says to him, why are you focused on this bottle tree? You know, based on somebody's dream. This wasn't part of the original From, which kind of takes us back to this idea of how did the From originate? What are those things? And that was my thing with Jade. Ask him what that is. And he says, are you going to help me get these bottles out of the tree? And he's like, I'm cleaning my glasses. Jade, he's a hallucination bookie. He's not going to help you do any of that, but he's going to give you some wisdom and tell you that you need to stop drinking. So go ahead and do that. Of course, Dowd is doubtful about everything. You know, they're like, you've been to the other bottle tree. Jade's like, what other bottle tree? Because again, y'all don't communicado. Nobody knows. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand are doing. And that's why you guys are still stuck in the From. All right. And he says, yeah. And there were messages in the bottle and I pulled one down and it said 1864. And Jade is like 1864. And so he enlists the help of Ethan and they're going to figure out this pattern to these numbers. They're going to take all the bottles down, get all of these pieces of paper, and they're going to figure it out one day or another. Meanwhile, Victor's brother, Daddy Henry, wants a tour. You're a distraction, Henry. What are you trying to stop here? Because Victor's been on a mission to go down to these caves. I don't need you, sir. I don't need you here causing issues. I already don't trust you, Henry. All right. And it feels like you're just a nuisance at this point. And so Victor, and, he's like, listen, Dad, I don't want you to go down here with me. It's going to be dangerous. I don't want to put you in jeopardy. And Victor's brother, Daddy, Henry, is like, I want to go. I'm going to go, son. And so ultimately, they make it down in the caverns because we still need to get Jasper because Jasper has the answers. But I don't trust Jasper. He's leaving his little green army men down there to mark their trail so that they can find their way back, their little breadcrumbs back, and the things come out at night. And we knew that they were going to be surrounding Jasper, but they let Victor take Jasper. Victor has immunity, but on the way out, one of them, the lady monster says, Victor, you keep coming down here, and one of these times we're going to keep you, brother. Don't get it twisted. Like, we're not unaliving you because you have some sort of protection because of the boy in white or whatever pact or deal you made when you were younger. My theory. But keep coming down here and we're going to keep you. Henry is shook to his core, shooketh. And so they hot-tail it out here as fast as they can go because, mind you, Victor's already hurt. He got dented up in that car accident. And I definitely think the whole I don't want you to be hurt, I don't want to hurt you, Dad, is definitely foreshadowing. Henry is on the way out. We talked about that in the live last week. If you're not coming to the lives on Tuesday nights, Tuesdays are for From. We have a super fun live, so make sure that you're there. Mullet is up and about and says Randall's doing better because Boyd keeps tiptoeing, keep inching his way in to try and connect or just at least monitor the progress is what I think, because Boyd feels guilty. And he should. You sacrificed him. All right. You sacrificed him for the greater good, but you did sacrifice him, Boyd. Ambulance is fully stocked and tells Boyd that there's a portable ultrasound. So Fatima can come and we can check the status of the baby. Ellis and Fatima, listen, I don't care. I don't care about their storyline. I don't care about them. And she's like, you're scared of me. You're scared of me. You're scared of me. And my thing is sugar lumps. Why would he be scared of you when you haven't told him the whole truth? You haven't told him that you were eating that lady's guts like fufu. We know you're not. You were tearing it up like they were baby back ribs. You haven't told that. So why would he be afraid of you right now? Boyd comes and he basically tells them, you can get the ultrasound now. And she's like, no. Ellis is like, yes. We need to get to the bottom of it, and it's better to know what's going on than not to know what's going on. Jonna is down there at the pool, basically trying to make a rock wall for Dale to give him a proper send-off. But Dale already gone. It don't matter. But she's very into this because Dale was her friend. And she and Tab have this exchange, and Tab's like, yeah, he was only trying to help. Dale wasn't trying to help nobody but himself get home. That's why he ended up as a part of the wall. Let's be honest. And they're talking, and Tab was really kind to Donna, and Donna needed that kindness. You can tell that Donna hadn't been hugged in such a long time because when Tab goes in to give her a hug, it was deeply touching. I'll give it to him. It was a kindness. And Donna's consoling Tab and says, don't be a hero, sis. Worry about yourself. Worry about these kids that y'all let roam all over Fromville. Go and do that. And I think it was positive, right? I think it was positive. Randall is up, child, as much as he can be, but his whole face is gone. Stitches, looking crazy. Neck, looking crazy. But alas, he is doing everything that he can do. He's up. And I just know in my heart of hearts, he's plotting and he's scheming on a path of destruction to get it back in blood. He wants Boyd because you left me. You left Randall for dead. You left the Brotherhood of the Night's Watch for dead. And I mean, what are you going to do? Eventually, he and Nurse Crackhead have a conversation, and he's like, you're lucky. You've got Mullet here, a.k.a. Christy, and you guys are booed up, and you don't have to think about the rest of the world. She says, say less. Pack your stuff, which I thought was kind of shady, because go help him pack his stuff. He's still afflicted. But you can come in here, and you can stay with us. And he's like, I can? I can. So again, I'm seeing the factions. I'm seeing the moving parts. I'm seeing how we're all going to come together in this. I don't know. Drop it in the comments. Are they going to be a throuple? Or is it strictly going to be platonic and we're going to be plotting to run the town our way? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think on that. Meanwhile, at the Colony House, Big Sleepy got that camera we know from what I believe is Jasper's train case, okay? And he is snapping pictures of everybody. He catches Fatima coming down the stairs. Zips are really, really quick. And she's like, because we know Fatima ain't herself. Fatima is changing into one of them things. We already know that to be true. Big Sleepy is like, okay, like he's making his own little, clothesline thing of pictures so everybody can see themselves and how they turned out. Now, y'all know I thought Julie wasn't going to pop up in the picture. Then I said, is Fatima going to show up? Because we already know that she's changing. However, he pulls up Fatima's picture and come on, a lady in the picture. But now she doesn't stay in the picture. All right, she comes real life, taps him on the shoulder, and is like, look, Big Sleepy, help me. Help me help you. If you help me, I can get you guys all home. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, it's Sarah 2.0. Kimono, I don't know if she's a good presence, y'all. I do not know about Kimono Lady. I don't know if she's going to be issuing orders and he's going to have to go on these side missions to try to get home and what that's going to insist of. I don't know. We're going to see. Next, we're back at home and Ethan is sitting at the table alone, of course. Tabitha comes in from her voyage and, they're just talking. And he basically issues the same statement that Julie did. Like, I liked it in the beginning because you guys didn't fight. And I'm like, Big Ethan, he's growing up too fast. I really hate that for him. She hears some rumbling upstairs and she says, Ethan, is anybody home? Yeah, because you wouldn't know because y'all leave Ethan alone every chance you get. Just saying. They go upstairs, or she goes upstairs, and it's the Ankui crew. All right, them kids are like Ankui, and she's flipping. I tried to help you. Girl, why are you scared? These are your people that you tried to save. I don't get the fear factor with it. You didn't see these kids before. I tried to help you. I want to help you. I'm going to help you. I don't care. Jade and Ethan, later in the episode, we see them going through the patterns and the numbers are all the same, right? But Jade says we're getting closer to a pattern. And I say he's optimistic and I say let him cook. Let my baby cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Of course, y'all know that they got Jasper and they're coming back and Victor, Henry is like, basically, Victor, you believe this doll is going to give you answers? Victor said, yeah, he's given answers before. He'll give them again. We just need to get him situated and set up. And that while they're down there, I forgot to mention this, Henry does find like a piece of clothing from his wife from before. How did they get it? And Victor's like, they steal things. The monsters take things, but Jasper knows. Again, Henry's like, it's just a doll. And Victor's like, I don't care what you got going on or what you think is going to happen, but that's it. We finally end up in a scene where Tab and Jade is talking about these 3 red stones once she sees a picture of the totems. Apparently, when Tab was a little girl, she saw the 3 red stones. She saw all of the things. So now she got insight. Y'all really trying to make Tabitha a chosen person. This is probably Tabitha's world. This is probably all in Tabitha's mind. Because how you know, girl, this was her nightmare as a little girl. So now it's your nightmare as an adult. Tell us what happened in the damn nightmare, girl. That's all I want to know. That's all I care about. You guys drop it in the comments. Let me know what you thought of From episode 6, season 3, episode 6, scar tissue. The scar tissue's there. Everybody got scar tissue. The kids got scar tissue. The adults got scar tissue. Hell, the kimono demon lady, she's got scar tissue as well. Oh, most importantly, they did the ultrasound on Fatima. Ain't no baby in there. No baby's in there. No baby alive. But you guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, see you Tuesday night. See you Tuesday.